are about to embark upon the Great Crusade. The eyes of the world are upon you.
Ahoy Maloy! Welcome back to Cypher's Pit Gaming. Today we're asking the question, is Squad 44 worth your time for new players? I dove into this World War II inspired tactical shooter, but my first impressions left me, let's just say, conflicted. So, let's break it down. Let's start on a positive note. The sound design. Squad 44 absolutely nails the immersive audio experience. From the distinctive click of reloading a rifle to the chaotic roar of distant artillery. The game does a fantastic job of putting you in the shoes of a World War II soldier. If sound alone made a game great, this would be an easy recommendation. But here's where things start to unravel. While Squad 44 promises tactical squad-based gameplay, the reality is kind of bleak. While most of the lobbies I joined were either empty or sparsely populated, there was only one lobby filled with 100 players and it had a really long queuing time that I just couldn't sit around and wait for, so it left me wandering massive maps with little action. This game thrives on teamwork, but unless you're playing with a group of friends, your experience is likely to feel pretty hollow. Now, let's talk performance. On my setup, running this game from a hard drive, the loading times were agonizingly long. I'm talking go make a sandwich and come back levels of slow. Maybe it's better on a solid state drive, but it feels like the game's optimization hasn't kept pace with modern expectations. Not every game of mine I install on a solid state drive, so I won't knock this fully for being slow on a hard drive, but if it's the same on a solid state drive in your experience, then you know what I mean. And if you're a bum like me and you're thinking about using a gamepad, well, don't. The controls just feel stiff and weirdly laid out. I tried using Steam's remap feature on a gamepad and it just felt impossible to keep up in the one firefight that I was involved in. Squad 44 is clearly designed with mouse and keyboard in mind and it shows, so console style players, you've been warned. My biggest issue with the game is Squad 44 feels dead. Even with this solid sound design and potential for tactical gameplay, the lack of active players makes it really hard to recommend. A multiplayer game needs, well, multiple players, and sadly Squad 44 just doesn't have the community that it needs to thrive. So, is Squad 44 worth playing if you're a new player? I'd say no. Unless you got a squad of friends ready to dive in with you or just have a serious nostalgia trip, it's tough to justify the time and the effort you have to put into it to find an active lobby and not wait too long to get into a lobby that's queued. There are just too many other, more populated alternatives out there. But hey, that's just my take. If you've had a different experience, drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts, and if you have enjoyed the video, hit the like button and subscribe for more first impressions, reviews, and gaming content. Until next time, Ahoy Maloy.